Hello, Sagittarius, and welcome to your April 2024 horoscope. And if you are new here, welcome. And if you're a returning viewer, welcome back. And thank you for joining me today. So, here today, I'm going to look at the major astrological events happening in April, and I'll tell you how they will influence you on a deeper level. This horoscope is most accurate for your rising sign, also called the ascendant sign. However, you can also watch for your moon sign or your sun sign if you wish, just to get a bigger picture and a wider perspective upon your life. All right, so here I follow Western astrology, tropical zodiac, so a very warm welcome. All right, so let's start from the first event because it's a very busy month with lots of different energetical influences happening throughout the month. So first of all, we've got, of course, Mercury stationing retrograde in Aries on the very first of the month. And the pre-shadow period of this retrograde starts on the 19th of March at 15 degrees of Aries. The post-shadow period ends on the 13th of May. The most important phase is between the 1st of April and the 25th of April. This is when Mercury is actually retrograde. So it starts at 27 degrees, it ends at 15 degrees of Aries. So the most important degrees that will be influenced by this or impacted by this retrograde will be between the 15th and the 27th degree of Aries, but it will also have an impact upon any placements you may have in the other or the remaining cardinal signs, if you will, which are Libra, Cancer, or Capricorn. All right, so this is actually more complicated, but if you know how to check these things and if you want to kind of investigate your own chart and have a look if you have any placements in the cardinal signs between the 15th and the 27th degree. All right, so here we go. Aries, this is your fifth house. So the fifth house deals with creative self-expression, self-employment, the ability to express our creative urges authentically, freely. This is also the area of our inner child, fun, recreation, joy, children, romance. All right, so when Mercury is retrograde, this is when generally things slow down. Mercury retrograde can affect your decision-making process. It can also make it difficult to concentrate on tasks at hand. But at the same time, Mercury retrograde is not great for starting anything brand new. So it's a really, really good time for reassessing your goals, for reassessing your interests, your romantic relationship, your approach to love, your parenting style. And overall, here with Mercury retrograde, this isn't a time for starting anything brand new, but rather for reviewing, reassessing something that you have already initiated in the past. You might be returning to some old hobbies, interests. This is a great time for completing unfinished businesses or projects. Whatever it is that you started in the past, you didn't get the chance to finish. You might see yourself completing it during this retrograde phase. At the same time, you might be also returning to some old hobbies, old interests. You might be reviewing, reassessing your parenting style. At the same time, this is also when you might reconnect with some old friends, or perhaps an ex-romantic partner might get back in touch with you. So overall, be patient with yourself because Mercury retrograde could also make it difficult to concentrate, to be organized. And generally, this is a period of an introspection very often. And make sure you back up all your files or your data and you leave early for any major and important appointments because there could be delays along the way. On the 8th of the month, we've got a solar eclipse in Aries, and this is a North Node eclipse, which is actually really great because a North Node eclipse aligns us with our purpose, with where we're supposed to be heading. But sometimes it's scary to move towards the unknown, towards the unexplored. However, it is necessary in order for us to reach our purpose, to reach that point of fulfillment. So there is a lot of activity, as you can see this month, in your area of the fifth house. So here again, children, romance, creativity, hobbies, interests, your inner child, but also that need for fun and playfulness and joy is also very much highlighted and emphasized as well. Now, the good thing is that all these Aries energies connect nicely with your fire Sagittarius sign, which is really good. So we've got a trine here. Right, so solar eclipse, yes, some new beginnings are on the horizon. Perhaps you're moving into a new phase of life. Perhaps you want to have your own business. You want to do some freelancing, or you want to be a sole trader. So many Sagittarius rising individuals will be setting a new business or their own business of some sort. This is also about a new connection, a new project, a new client. That could be here very much the case. For other Sagittarius rising individuals, perhaps this is connected to a new romantic interest, new love coming into your life. But at the same time here, this could be also connected to childbirth, conception, family planning related topics, perhaps a new career connected to coaching, mentoring, or perhaps connected to just working with young people, with children. Becoming a teacher, for example, is going to be also very much the case. Now, at the same time, this solar eclipse connects tightly with Chiron in Aries. Now, we had Chiron influence back in February when the North Node and Chiron conjoined in Aries. And during that time, I told you that that particular event would be connected to the eclipse in Aries in April. At the same time, the North Node reached the 19th degree, which is the degree of this eclipse, already in the second part of January. So it looks like this isn't a brand new story. Mercury is retrograde. And this eclipse was already activated in January and also in February when the North Node and Chiron conjoined. You are working with familiar energies. You are working on healing. I think there's a lot of healing of the self, healing of that perhaps a potential inability to be yourself, to be your authentic self. So at the same time, around this eclipse, or perhaps even in the weeks leading to this eclipse, you might have to face some fears, insecurities. There could be lots of thoughts, memories coming from the past as well, connected to any wounds, any unhealed emotions that block that ability to be your true self, to express yourself freely, to follow your dreams and goals as a result of some negative influences that didn't let you fulfill your dreams or goals, or perhaps that crushed your confidence. So here with the Chiron and the North Node solar eclipse, you've got this amazing opportunity to get through these difficult emotions and feelings in order to feel more self-empowered, in order to embark on a brand new journey that will help you to feel much more confident within your own skin, within your own life. So here you've got a powerful opportunity for personal growth, for self-discovery as well. Now, on the 20th, we have another big event, and this is Jupiter and Uranus conjunction in the sign of Taurus at 21 degrees. So a highly anticipated event since last year, at least. And here I briefly discussed this event during the New Moon in Pisces video at the beginning of March. And basically here you've got your sixth house activated during this time. The sixth house deals with anything to do with work environment, co-workers, everyday life, everyday routine, duties, responsibilities, your skills or the skills you use to help others or the skills you use in your profession, and also your health, any illnesses, your lifestyle. Here with Jupiter being the planet connected to expansion, good fortune, and luck and abundance, and Uranus being the planet connected to the unexpected, the unforeseen, futuristic, progressive energies in the sign of stable and practical Taurus. This could mean that you may experience sudden changes in your daily routine, in your daily life, or perhaps in your work environment. You might have this really, really strong need to break free from any limiting beliefs, from any routines or habits or negative dietary patterns that negatively contribute into your life, that block your ability to move forward and to feel self-empowered and free. This conjunction can bring unexpected opportunities for growth, for personal development as well. So whatever the scenario, it's important to be open to the opportunities that arise around this time. Now, Mercury is still retrograde, of course, but this is a time to generally take calculated risks in order to achieve your goals, but at the same time proceed with caution, because here with Uranus, I think, and also eclipses tend to accelerate the timeline. And Uranus shakes things up. So here, I think it could be a really interesting time that could bring some really exciting opportunities. Here again, connected to your work environment, lifestyle changes as well. Now, the 23rd, we've got a full moon, not full moon, lunar eclipse, full moon in Scorpio happening at 4 degrees. And this full moon will square Pluto in Aquarius. So this full moon is connected to the solar eclipse we had back in October 2022. See whether you can remember what happened in your life around that time, because this will be quite significant. Remember that during a full moon, we take into consideration 2 houses. So the sun is in the 6th house, the moon, the full moon will be in the 12th house. Here again, we've got these lifestyle changes being activated. And I think with a full moon, you've got this opportunity to look deeply at the hidden aspects of your life here. Following the Jupiter and Uranus conjunction in your 6th house, which I said could potentially indicate lifestyle changes, and a full moon in your 12th house that connects to the solar eclipse from 2022, and the sun being in a 6th, this generally suggests that this full moon could be a time of release, of healing, of transformation, as you will be working through any unhealed emotions, feelings, or unresolved issues from the past. You might experience really intense dreams around this time, and your intuition is likely to be really, really strong as well. Now, with the square to Pluto in Aquarius in your 3rd house, it could mean that you will have this really, really strong urge to explore your subconscious and confront any fears, any deep desires. But at the same time, you need to be careful, because the 3rd house also deals with our communication style, interactions with others. So be mindful of any potential power struggles around this time, or conflict with others. Because the intensity that generally Pluto could bring, and at the same time, it's a square aspect, which is connected to a potential challenge or an obstacle that you may have to face or overcome around this time. And this intense energy can bring out the shadow side of yourself. So here it's really important to be grounded and self-aware, and be conscious of your actions, because your emotions are likely to be pretty intense. This could be also when you will uncover some hidden truths, or perhaps some secrets that you are unaware of during this time as well. Now, we will explore this further closer to the day. On the 25th, Mercury will station direct in Aries, and this will happen at 15 degrees. We end the retrograde phase. The post-shadow period ends only on the 13th of May. So I think the worst will be behind us after the 25th, but we still need to be cautious with communication and interactions with others, transportation, travel, until the 13th of May. Now, here with Mercury stationing direct on the 25th in your area of the 5th house, so here again, creativity, romance, children, creative self-expression, interests, hobbies, this generally can bring about a lot of energy, a lot of enthusiasm for creative pursuit, self-expression. You might find yourself feeling more confident and ready to move forward with some creative projects or some work-related goals and aspirations as well. Now, Mercury in Aries can be quite feisty, at times dynamic and impulsive. So it's also essential to be mindful of how your words and actions impact others. Here we go. Thank you very much, Sagittarius. I wish you a pleasant month. And until the next time, bye for now.